Alright, Shannon Vlogs, 31 Days of Horror, continuing with day 11 and Berberian Sound Studio. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Berberian. Creepy movie. Hey everyone, it is Shannon. I thought I would do a bit of a different pick for this one for the 31 Days of Horror. This movie, this is a total blind watch. It's on Netflix. It looked creepy. It stars Toby Jones. He is a character actor. He's in like so many things. He's in the Hunger Game movies. He's in, what else is he in? I'm sure he's the voice of Dobby. I actually did not know that. He's the voice of Dobby in the Harry Potter series. But anyway, so, he's the lead on this. I always love seeing films where someone who's usually a character actor or a supporting actor who's a really good actor gets the lead, and he gets the lead here. So Toby Jones was really the pull for this one, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be horror or not, because what this movie is about is a sound engineer that goes to Italy to do the sounds for an Italian horror movie, and then because it's a horror movie, we're seeing a horror movie, everything goes wrong. It all goes wrong, or it all, because that's every horror movie is premise and it all goes to hell, and premise and it all goes sideways, premise and it all blows up in your face or whatever. So that's definitely what happens here. I didn't realize until reading about it afterwards that it's set in the 70s. For me, there was, unless they're the directors that they were and the people were, or the movies they were referencing were real movies, I had no sense that it was the 70s. It could have easily been now. Like, there was no references. They never said how much something cost, or any cultural world events or something, so there's nothing to place it there. He's I don't remember. He's from the United Kingdom somewhere. I'll just leave it at that. Can't remember. So anyway, so that's what the sort of general premise of the film is. And because there's always this sort of added enjoyment, when you like film, when there's a film that's sort of about film, because there's this sort of meta level, and this movie definitely provides that, because you get to see people making the sounds that you see in horror movies, whether that's crunching, whether that's hacking, whether that's screaming, whether that's creatures, whether that's whatever. Like, it's all so it's this weird behind the scenes creepy thing, and then slowly things start to just get creepier in general, and you're kind of like, what's really going on here? So it has that element of both the realism of, this is how we're just seeing something, it's not actually happening, and then what? So it was awesome from that element too. And because of those elements, I would say it is scary. I did find it scary. There were also some of the, even though they're depicting this, how you would create the sounds for certain things, it's that what they're talking about, or what the movie represents, is also scary in and of itself, even though it is fiction. But on another level, on a more realism level, there is this sort of thing where, because his character, Toby Jones' character, is quite meek, quite understated, and everyone else is very brash and pushes him around a little bit, and you can feel you get this sense of, he kind of had to take this job kind of thing. So there's this added realism sense of the need to do something you don't necessarily want to do, or wouldn't be your first choice, but you need to do it, you have to do it, you have to provide those kinds of things. So there's that realistic element to it as well that made it more creepy. And then my other question is, did I enjoy it? And I would say mostly. There's so many, the behind the scenes stuff, there's some odd side characters, there's some great actors, some of the performances of the voice actors, getting to see them, it's so weird. It's so weird. Is really good, but the film that they're creating is very disturbing. Although I don't that's not what you're watching. It is sort of in the room. It's it's not even the elephant in the room. It's everything else in the room. So being around that energy all the time is challenging, and then the oppressiveness to his character, feeling because it kind of feels like he he can't leave, or he needs to do this. Like, that is also like kind of disturbing. So for me, the enjoyment level was like pretty good, but some of the stuff, it's like, whoa, especially some of the stuff to do with the horror movie was actually quite disturbing and very pushy. And so that was like, not in that. And that actually, I was like, yeah, that maybe might be the things that make it feel like it could be the 70s. Not that someone wouldn't do it now, but it feels a little more 70s in a weird way. So anyway, so I don't know. So, but it's one of those things that, like, if you like horror movies, if you like getting the behind the scenes thing, it's not a documentary or anything like that. It's a drama, but it sort of blends those two worlds. And especially, I guess, if you've seen any Italian horror movies, there's a certain energy to them that's definitely present here. So it definitely gets a recommend for that. I don't really have anything for the spoiler zone for this one. I did do a drawing. Not sure how well it will come out. I also started a Tumblr for the drawings because I know sometimes it's hard to see them. So that's Toby Jones and his people of the sound booth and Silenzo. And then yeah, so yeah, overall I quite enjoyed it. It is on Netflix Canada. Definitely recommend it. And yeah, Berberian Sound Studio. I always want to say sound system, but it's Sound Studio. Alright, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.